Which side do you want your hair to look like? This side or this side? Keep watching if you want to know how I got my curls to look like this. Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to do a video that I feel like needs an updated video to be made on how to style your curly hair. And I want to do the one side no and the one side yes thing. That's always fun, and I figured I will do an updated video on that. Okay, so let's just get right into this. I think the best way is to do the middle part, obviously. Let's ignore the grays, please, because I can't keep up. I feel like I never do a middle part right. I'm always too far over. It looks fine in the mirror, and then I look and, okay, I think that's good, but it's really showing a lot of grays. But we don't care. I'm going to use the Coconut Curl Booster. This, I did a video on it a while ago, and I just came across it recently in my cabinet, so I was like, oh my god, let me try it, because I like to do that, go back and try old products out, and I was like, wow, this like worked really good. So I'm gonna use this today. I'm still gonna use it in the no part, because it's a lot of it has to do with not so much the product. I mean, yes, it does have to do with the product, but it's about how you apply your product and how you prep your hair to be styled. I think that's more important, so I'll show you. Even if you think, well, I just spent so much money on this product, and it doesn't work, it's maybe the way you're putting it in. So let's see. Okay, so we'll do don't do this side like this on my left side, and we'll do the right side, obviously, to the right side. That's how we remember. The amount that you put in depends a lot on your hair texture. I normally have very coarse, dry hair. I have a lot of it, but I did get a keratin recently, so it doesn't appear that way. But when my hair is like that normally, I use a lot more product, a lot more. And it just works for my hair because it sucks it right up. And the more for me, the better. Now that I have keratin and my hair is not as coarse at all and not as much frizz, I don't need to use as much hair product, and if I did, it'll weigh it down and it'll look too greasy. So it really depends on like your hair type. Again, I normally would put a lot more in, but I'm gonna put in, I still have to put, even though I have keratin, I'm putting a decent amount in because I did try, I'm thinking, oh, maybe I don't need product with keratin, but I've tried it and it's, no. I definitely need some product still because my hair is still naturally dry. And coarse, it's just toned down a bit. Okay, so this is how I apply my hair. We're gonna start with the right side first. This is how I apply my product, and yes, it looks like I'm combing my curls out. Why would I do such a thing? But your curls are always gonna be there naturally. So yes, your fingers are a great tool, but it's not gonna stay straight like this if I were to dry it. So I take sections. Now, if I'm being honest, I take very large sections normally because I'm always in a rush. But with you guys, I'm just gonna do smaller sections, which of course, if I was like going out to a fancy event, I would do smaller sections. So obviously, the smaller sections you use, the better your curls will come out. For the everyday, I kind of just do 1, 2, 3 big sections. Okay, so here's the normal size section. And what you're gonna do is you take a section, and with your fingers, see how my fingers are separating the hair there? So I'm pulling it out straight, which I got this from Dad. So this would be considered like raking. Okay, so I'm like raking my hair. So pull it out, shake it, shake it, shake it, and then scrunch it up. So we'll do it here, taking a section, pulling it with my fingertips, separating it, shaky, 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 scrunch. So I'm just gonna do that throughout my hair. It doesn't matter if you overlap some section you already did, it's fine. I'm actually putting a little more product in my hair because I've been playing with it already. I feel too much. Definitely for the bottoms, I want that bottom to be nice and moisturized because my ends can still get dry. So now, after doing it and redoing it, again, it doesn't matter if you already did a section, you didn't like the way it comes out, just redo it. Takes a second. I like to do it up here too by the root because then I want it like curlier by the tip. So I'm gonna do that. I'm playing with my hair a lot. I normally don't do this many times, but for demonstration purposes, I am. And then when you're done with your sections, just kind of do this all over, scrunching it upward. And now you can see I have the curl texture ready to go. Now this side, so there's no product in it. You can see it's already starting to dry. I definitely need product. I'm gonna use the same product. I'm gonna use a little bit too. 2 pumps. That's it for the whole side of the hair, which I think is pretty much the same amount a lot of people use for the whole head. So, my fingers are doing the right thing. No, I want to do the wrong thing. I want to just put it in my hair like this, and just put it in my hair, and then do nothing with my curls, and just let it air dry. Maybe I'll do this. They don't look that bad. They don't look that bad. So make sure you do this. This is without sectioning and just kind of putting the product in, letting it air dry because you think, oh, I got curly hair. It'll air dry curly because I have curly hair. Might have curly hair, but you still gotta prep it. Now comes time to dry your hair. You can air dry this, but for time's sake, my hair would take forever to air dry. I hate air drying, just not my thing. Don't like the way it comes out, no matter how perfect I style it and get it prepped, just don't like it. Not full enough for me. I just don't like the way it looks. So I never, ever, ever air dry. I don't like the feeling of wet hair. If you do, that's great. If it works for you, great. That's how you should do it. But I really want to get my curls defined. So I'm going to use my blow dryer, and I'm going to use a diffuser, which I think most of you know, obviously. Putting my diffuser on, I'm going to start with the what to do. I'm going to just tell you basically what I do. I don't want to say what's right and wrong because, again, everybody has their own way. But this is for those of you who really are like, I need tips. I don't know what I'm doing. So if this is doesn't work for you, but the no works for you, then that's fine. I'm just kind of showing you tips for those who really don't know where to start, so that hopefully this will give you a good starting point. I'm going to take a section just like this. I still have some hair back here, but I'm going towards the front more, and I'm going to scoop it up. And you notice I'm not touching my hair with my hands. That's the biggest no-no with curly hair. And I'm getting all of it. If you have to go like that, that's fine. So here I am. Now, for me, the closer the diffuser is to my hair, the curlier my curls will be. I could just do it like this. I could go and let gravity take over and kind of lay on my side. It's up to you. So I'm gonna just kind of do this because that's what I've always done, and I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna sit here. I'll speed it up so that, I don't want to cut anything out, but I'll speed it up and we'll see how long I was here. I'll look at the clock. Okay, putting the diffuser on, also putting the diffuser on whatever heat. I'm putting on hot. I would put it on really hot, the hottest, but it burns my head, so I put it on the medium heat. I just put it on heat. I need heat. Heat locks in the moisture in my curls, so that's what I'm gonna do. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna take a peek, and yeah, they look wonky, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go with this part now. I know I touched my hair, but it's okay. I'm not compromising those curls. Just getting them in the diffuser. And I wanna put it towards the back here like this. So if I look straight at you, it's more in the back, because I want back lift in the back, but I'm gonna also go upside down later. But first, let's finish this side. Okay, so that side is done with the diffuser. I think I'm gonna just finish this side because I was thinking a lot of people air dry their curls, so let's just start off with what I don't like, which is air drying. So we're just gonna let that sit and air dry while I finish off with this side. And then we'll go back and finish this side. When I do this, let's pretend that this is all over my head. I would do this here, and then I would do this back here as well. Now for a little body, I wanna flip it. Okay, so hopefully the camera got me what I would look like upside down. I was standing up, but pretty much just kind of going like this with the curls, not touching them. Definitely trying to get underneath in the roots to dry the root area before I touch it again. And so I'm gonna do that a little more. And then what I do is and then after I'm upside down, I'll just kind of go on my side. And then I'll do this side, but because we're not doing this side today, on the good part, we're gonna go over here like this, and we're gonna go here, and we're gonna dry a little more to make sure it's dry before I go near touching it. And I know that it's still damp underneath there. So, okay, so you see what I was doing there? I was moving around more, and I can move around more because I already set my curls in the beginning. I feel like the most important part is the beginning, when you really just don't move. The curls are defined, who's going to stay with who, and once you get that done, then you can move around. Again, this is all my opinion. I'm not saying what's right or wrong, just what works for me. This is still air drying, and now I'm touching my hair, and it seems definitely to be dry. Maybe a little more underneath, but it's okay. It's dry enough to where I feel comfortable scrunching it out. Some people might just go like that. If they like that, that's up to you. I personally don't care for this. It's wet looking, it's hard, it's crunchy. I don't think that's what most of us want. So I'm gonna go in now and I'm gonna crunch it all out. I'm doing it with the diffuser on there for the extra heat, because I feel when you do it with the diffuser, it kind of dries it at the same time a little more and sets it. I don't know, that's just what I think it does, but I don't know that it does for a fact. Again, this just works for me. Okay, I'm done, but not yet. I want to set it with hairspray. To me, this is such an important part to set your curls, because it's already like, just from me going to get my hairspray that I forgot in the other room, I feel like it's already like, you know, trying to frizz up a little. So let me just set it. I would say any hairspray works, which is probably the case. I have just been using the Tresemme, any of them, any of those spray cans. It works for me. I put a lot in, but it keeps those curls. I think my curls came out wonderful. Do you? Do you think they came out good? I do. So this is how I style my curls. It really didn't take that long. Now, let's go back to the don't side. So we already applied our product. We kind of let it air dry. I think some people might do that. Some of you guys might put your product in, walk around, do the laundry, whatever. I would never do that. I'll do it if I have this in my hair, but I would never put a product in my hair and then leave no, have to diffuse it right away. We already put our product in, and now let's diffuse it. Now, I'm just gonna show you what not to do. Basically, don't touch your hair. I'll start touching it, because I know that some people will do this as they're drying their hair. Curls aren't set yet. So this is what I'm going to show you not to do. I'm just going to do it, and then I'll talk about it after. Okay, isn't this crazy how much longer my hair is on that side than this side, because my curls went whoosh. Now, I mean, it's not terrible, but what I was doing was I was scrunching with my hands before it was totally dry during the process of diffusing, which is a big no-no, because look what I did. I separated all those curls. Look how nice and together they are here. And then I did that and I ruined it. So, number one, don't touch your curls with your fingers until it is completely dry. Number two, stay in one place with your diffuser at first. All the things I did here with the scrunching and the shaking, there are things that I do on this side, but I don't do it until this is completely dry. And where it looks wet and crunchy, that's when you do the shaking of the roots and the under here, and you're scrunching. That's when you do that. Because now look, and I'm not setting my hair either with hairspray. So this is like, I don't know, I don't want my hair to look like this. So yeah, this is what I look like growing up. Who knew I mean, I knew I had curls, but I didn't know I had curls like this. Never knew when I was a kid. But we didn't have products back then. That's another whole story. Okay, so guys, I think we're done, and I think we can clearly see who the winner is. Which side would you vote for? Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. It's always fun to do a video like that. So I am gonna go until the next video. Be sure to check out all my other videos where I try out all these different hair products, makeup products, skincare products, clothing hauls. I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.